Before men shaped clay into gods and called them ancestors, there was a love that defied the darkness and was punished for it. In the deep folds of the earth, where time slows and rivers hum forgotten names, there lies a village called Orana, a place not found on any map, where the trees are older than kings and the shadows whisper when no one listens. Orana was sacred, not because of its people, but because of what slept beneath it. For in that land, bound by red clay and serpent roots, was the buried memory of a demon, a fallen thing from the ancient world, where angels once mingled with mortals, and love was forbidden. His name was never spoken, not by priests, not by witches, for his true name was fire, and speaking it could wake storms in the blood. He was once a watcher, one of the skyborn, beings tasked to observe mankind, not touch, not speak, never to love. But he did. He looked too long at a woman sculpting clay by a river. He listened too deeply to the songs sung in morning, and so he fell, not from grace, but into desire, the punishment, banished to earth. Stripped of his wings, his essence chained beneath the roots of Orana, to sleep until the end of time. Or so they thought. Centuries passed. Villages came and went. Kingdoms burned, rebuilt, and forgot. But Orana remained hidden, alive. And in that hidden place, a girl was born. Her name was Alora. She was the last daughter of her line, a bloodline soaked in mystery and marked by magic. Her skin gleamed like midnight after rain. Her hair coiled like the river's edge, and her eyes held the sadness of someone who had dreamt things she should not remember. They said her laughter made barren trees bloom. They said she talked to snakes and heard voices in the wind. They said her grandmother was Mama Naga herself, the serpent queen who ruled the thin places between this world and the next. Alora didn't know it yet, but her life was not entirely her own. One twilight, as the moon peeled itself from the horizon, Alora wandered past the village edge. Her feet moved as if pulled by a silent song. She came to the forest of Oji, a place elders warned against, a place where even the birds didn't sing. There, beneath the roots of an ancient Iroko, she felt something. Heat. A breathless thrum in the air. The earth beneath her pulsed like a heart, and then a voice. "You are the reason I burn." She turned. Nothing, but the voice remained, inside her mind, inside her marrow. That night, the demon stirred for the first time in 1,000 years, not because of rage, not because of vengeance, but because of her. She had awoken him. Her presence rippled through the veil, calling to the part of him that still remembered beauty, still remembered love. He rose, not fully, not yet, but as smoke, shadow, and flame. He watched her from the trees. She should have screamed, but she didn't. Each night, she returned, and each night he came closer, not in body. His form was still bound, but in voice, in thought, in dreams. He whispered to her stories of the stars, told her of the wars in heaven, of how love had once nearly destroyed the divine. And Alora listened, not with fear, but with wonder. In the day, she walked the village with her secret sealed inside her. At night, she met her demon beneath the Iroko tree, where fireflies danced in spirals, and the wind carried the sound of drums from the other world. But love between flesh and flame cannot hide forever. The goats stopped birthing, water turned sour, children spoke in tongues. The elders cast bones and read the sky, and the same name returned again and again, Mama Naga. One evening, the river swelled, though there was no rain, and from its depths rose Mama Naga herself, wrapped in emerald serpents, eyes like golden daggers. The villagers bowed. Some wept. Even the earth seemed to lean away from her wrath. She didn't speak to them. She came for her bloodline. She found Alora under the Iroko tree, whispering to the wind, and she saw him, the demon hiding just beyond the veil. Her face, beautiful and terrible, twisted in fury. "You dare," she said, "to love what was never yours to touch." The demon stepped forward, shedding his smoke. For the first time, he stood revealed, tall as a palm tree, skin of obsidian cracked with molten fire, eyes hollow but burning with sorrow. "I ask not for her soul," he said, "only her presence, only her hand in mine, even if only in dreams." Mama Naga's laughter cracked the sky. It echoed through the forest, through the bones of the dead. "You think love redeems," she hissed. "You think desire makes you human." "No," the demon whispered, "but she makes me want to be." And so, Mama Naga gave him a choice. "You may stay, but only as a curse, not as a lover, not as a man." The demon bowed. He did not ask again. Mama Naga raised her hand, and from her palm slithered a serpent made of pure light. It struck the demon's chest, and his body shattered, not into blood, not into dust, but into 1,000 insects, glowing like embers, weeping like wind. They scattered through the forest, whispering his sorrow in every leaf. Alora fell to her knees, screaming his name, though she never knew it. They say she walks the forest still, hair wild, eyes hollow. She listens for the rustle in the trees, the tiny voices that speak only to her. She carries a bundle of cloth, inside it a single obsidian feather, the only piece of him that remains. On the darkest nights, under the new moon, she sings. Her song is not of joy, not of grief, but of memory, and the trees, they sing back. So if you ever find yourself in Orana, and the wind suddenly changes, don't listen too closely. Don't follow the singing, because in that forest, love still lingers, burning, broken, beautiful. He was a demon. She was the daughter of the in-between, and their love was the sin that taught even spirits how to cry. What do you believe? Was it love or possession? A spirit's obsession or a soul's redemption? Let the forest decide. But never forget, some flames were never meant to go out.
We'd like to hear from you. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel for more interesting stories.